I had an idea of investment, financial investment, and I came to a conclusion that a lot of financial advice intentionally missing context. For example, I met with this very rich dude, very rich guy, millionaire in dollars. So imagine what he'll be in naira, right? And he spoke about how about most billionaires have their investments in stocks, in the stock market, and the missing context is, and sorry, so you're telling people to invest in stock. However, the missing context is that if I want to invest in stocks, I most likely will need some very good capital, right? So, because the return on investment in stocks is usually around maybe double-digit investment over 5 to 10 years. But at my current level, if I take about $5,000 and invest in terms of equipment, building an audience, and building leverage, building a business that has leverage, I'm pretty sure that in that same 5 years, I'll get complete turnaround. What I mean turnaround is up to 1,000%, triple digits, quadruple digits in terms of return on investment. So that was a very key point. At the same time, I have a cousin who is studying investment brokerage and promising me 30% on my investment, right? So that is per annual. And I looked at it, okay, if I put in 100,000 naira and I get 130,000 naira by the end of the year, that should look like it makes sense. But ironically, inflation right now, inflation in almost any country is completely going beyond the stock market or other investment portfolio. So it's kind of like makes sense to quote unquote look at how I can build a leveraged business, and when that leveraged business actually use it as a foundation for building my financial base, right? So this is going to be my kind of like my invest my so after studying a lot of financial advice, this is what I think should work for me. I should spend maybe 5 years building leveraged business. Then after the leveraged business, I should move next into investing in physical businesses, because I really love physical businesses. They have some form of legacy. For example, hotels, restaurants, clubs, service apartments, and unlike a lot of investment advice that are here in Nigeria, where they tell you to invest in real estate, a lot of the time they are still missing context. So, for example, I have a friend who is telling me to invest in real estate, and he's telling me, oh, how somebody invested 700,000 naira and got 2 million naira in 3 years. That's 3 years. But was the value of 700? Was the value? I mean, regarding inflation, the same thing. What that means is, what you could get for 700,000. The question is, could you get that same item for 2 million naira? The high chance is really, really low, because within those 3 years, we have literally seen the dollar outpace. The dollar has basically outpaced the land. What that means is, if you have held the physical dollar in Nigeria for about 5 years, 6 years, it will outpace most land investments. And one two is, if I was going to invest in land, I'm going to invest in land where I know that I can predict that in 2 years there will be massive development, and for them to be massive development, there has to be a lot of active government involvement. That is things like building some infrastructure, companies building some, maybe for example, building Dangote's refinery and everything. That was a very good one. So that means is that the potential for the money increasing was very good, was very high. So I've just basically laid out something for today. My goal is to keep creating more of this and keep putting out more of this. So thank you very much for tuning in. Talk to you soon, and bye for now.